This conference will now be recorded.
Hello guys, welcome back. So now we are in basic setting. Okay, in basic setting, what I have explained, guys, in basic setting, posting period variant, I have explained, right? Simple logic is there, guys. What is the use of posting period variant that we have seen, right? Okay, that is like, look at here. This is what we have seen in the previous session related to posting period variant. The first one, right? It's going to control the, look at here, posting of transactions for a specific period, right? So here, if you open this 11 to 11, now I'll just do one thing. Remove this text. I'll make it simple. So this is what we have seen, right? In posting period. Let me make it here. It's fine. The posting period variant. You have 11. I've opened 11th period. It means what is happening now. Posting period variant. Here also I've given code TM30 itself, right? TM30. This code I've given. Okay. So 11th period means now what is happening? The transaction posting is possible in November 2022, right? 12th period means transaction posting is possible only in December 2022. If somebody is trying to post in November, system will not allow. So I'll tell you guys now, this is pretty simple. If you make it like 1st to 12th, it means whole year is open. Generally, in real time, it never happens. People will not open the period for whole year, right? Of course, month-wise periods are going to be open. And I've already explained the logic, right? There is a logic. They have to put some restrictions on the users, or else users are going to be pretty much careless, right? They will like, whatever the pending transactions are there, guys, right? So if the period open close things are there, then previous month transactions they'll try to post in previous month itself. They will not, you know, put it for the next period or something. So now here, of course, like and even certain other controls are also there because I know that some questions will be there in your mind. So this is the one control, right? Multiple other controls are also there. We'll see that one by. So here, what is happening, guys? Everything is fine, and it is quite easy to understand. If we are using calendar year, right? Calendar year. Calendar year means what, guys? Calendar year means in our daily life, whatever like dates are being used, that is called calendar year, right? What about the companies? Are they going to use calendar year? Maybe, may not be. If we talk about India, here the companies are not following calendar years, right? Companies are using non-calendar year, right? Non-calendar year means what, guys? Of course, non-calendar year means here also the month will be 12 month only. Everything is same. The only thing is the starting month is different, right? Calendar year is going to be started from January, and non-calendar year for India it is going to be started from April onwards, right? If you guys know, 1st of April onwards, you talk about any organization, whichever organizations are there here in India, right? If they have to publish the financial statement, what they are going to write? Financial statement for, let's suppose here it is 2022, right? They will write like this, 22, 23. What does it mean? Financial statement for 2 different years? No, it's not like that, isn't it? So it is a single year itself. It could be year, it could be either like 22 or 23, right? So generally it is 22 only, right? But why they are specifying 23 also? Because one quarter is falling under 23 also. I'll tell you guys, see, normally, if you talk about like here, if you talk about like, I'll tell you, let's suppose, let's just do one thing. Some noise is coming, guys, be on mute. So this is like normal period, right? Normal period in the sense like you can say, and a year. Okay, means here, first of all, what you have to do is right? Now here, so this is January, February, right? Now, so calendar year. Now, why I'm saying this, guys? Because the next setting is why I'm explaining this. Because the next setting is, look at here, after posting period, the next setting is called fiscal year variant. This one also we have to define. Why we have to define, guys? There is a logic. There is a reason for that. If this is also pretty simple, guys, try to understand this one, right? It's just a matter of 1 minute. If you talk about the configuration part, guys, in 1 minute the configurations are completed, right? Look at here, fiscal year is so-called, fiscal year is nothing but it is called financial year also. It's a time period which is used to prepare financial statement for organizations. For which financial statement it is going to be prepared, right? Of course it is going to be, right? So here in financial year, a particular financial year itself. Now, with the help of fiscal year variant, SAP determine whether the financial year is calendar year or non-calendar year. See, I'll tell you guys, if I have to finish it off as soon as possible, I would have set these things. I would have said these things in a single line that what for we are next setting is fiscal year variant. What is the use of fiscal year variant, guys? So whether we are using calendar year or non-calendar year, that SAP is going to identify with the help of fiscal year variant, right? And then what will happen, guys? I would go for configurations. Within 2 minutes, configurations will be completed. And even not even in 2 minutes, if we are going to use calendar year, it won't take much time. Within a second, it is going to be completed, right? But you need to understand the things. This is how you guys are going to be different from other people. Very simple setting. When the people are asking questions, 1% of the candidates are able to reply. Okay. So now here, this is like months. Generally, it is like January, February, and all. In calendar year, what is happening, guys? Calendar year means, of course, January is the first period, first month, right? February is the second month. Likewise, December is 12th. There is no any problem. Why? Because, guys, even in our daily life also we are using the, if you maintain the diaries, if you're going to write down certain, whatever the things are there, everywhere you'll be finding this one all, right? But for companies, what is happening, guys, when the financial statements are going to be prepared, it will be prepared like in this way, right? So now this is calendar year. Now what is happening? It is like, let's suppose, Jan to December. This is what, guys, calendar year, right? This is calendar year. Now here we have non calendar year. Okay, that is April to March. Here, what is happening, guys? Try to understand. So, certain challenges are here. I'll tell you. First of all, in non-calendar year, the first month, I mean to say, first period, is going to be started from where, guys? Of course, from April. So, April is the first period. So, likewise here, May, June, July till December is the ninth month, right? And then January of the next year, right? January of the next year, right? We are in 2022 itself. Try to understand, guys. Why? Because I have to explain certain logic. So this is just a mathematical calculations. This is just a mathematical calculations. We are in 2022 itself as per non-calendar year, which is being used by all the companies in India, banks or whatever the things are there, whatever the institutions are there, right? So from 1st April onwards, 2022 started, right? 1st April onwards, and we are in 2022. But now, January 2023, what is happening, guys? As per calendar year, 2023 is started, but even in January 2023, we are in 22 itself. So January will be 10th month, February 11th month, and March 12th month, right? So now what will happen? Hello, there is a noise. Okay. So this is what is happening. So how SAP will come to know that April is the first period, May is the second period, June is the third period, and this is third month. So for that, we have to define a fiscal year variant. What is the use of fiscal year variant, guys? Fiscal year variant means financial year, right? So if you use calendar year, it's pretty simple to define, right? But when we are going to use non-calendar year, right? In that case, you have to define a complete fiscal year variant where you have to specify that actually April is the first period, May is the second period. Like that, you have to specify, right? Now there is another challenge. What is the another challenge, guys? That I'll tell you. Okay. Another challenge means, let's suppose you guys have to tell me now that when we are posting a transaction, okay, when we are posting a transaction, say for example, so whenever you post a transaction, guys, what happened? How SAP is going to find out the things? Calendar year, right? Calendar year means, see, when the transaction postings are happening, when the user is going to post the transactions, every transaction postings are happening as per calendar month, calendar year only, right? I don't know for us, like what is happening. If you talk about what is the date today, what is the date today? It is 19th of December. That's what I know. So when somebody is going to post a transactions today, that user in posting date, that user is going to posting date, that user is going to give this date. User is going to give this date, right? Posting date in the sense when the transaction is getting posted in today's date, it is this date, 19th 12 2022. Now here the problem is, so this is what the date we have given. Now what will happen, guys? Now SAP is going to check. SAP is going to check that which, like, so this is first of all what is happening, guys. So here which period is supposed to be open? 12th, right? Now before posting period variant, first of all, SAP is going to check fiscal year variant. Why? First of all, SAP has to be confirmed whether it is calendar year or non-calendar year. So when SAP found that yes, it is calendar year, then no doubt December equals to 12th period. This is open. But when SAP is going to check fiscal year variant, right? When SAP is going to check fiscal year variant, and SAP found that this fiscal year variant is non-calendar year, right? Non-calendar year. Then what will happen, guys? Then as per this date, which period supposed to be open? Somebody can tell me, guys, which period supposed to be open right now? Non-calendar year, April to March means
Sir,
December
ninth
means
period, sir.
exactly simple.
Ninth.
Yes. So SAP is going to check what is the like fiscal year variant is saying. So his fiscal year variant is saying non-calendar year. So non-calendar year means now SAP is going to check December. It means this 12th means December. So December equals to which period? Ninth period. So here we have to open ninth period, right? Till here it is fine. Till here it is fine. If you post any transactions, let's suppose this transactions belongs to October month. Which period supposed to be open? Simple. October means 7. 7th period must be open, right? Now I'll tell you guys. So here, this is the period, right? If we have given 12th, it means 9th period supposed to be open. But if you see here, guys, even beside of this month, we are having year also. Very simple mathematical calculations I'm talking about, guys. This is not at all account and finance. Okay. So beside this period, in the sense month, we are having year also 2022. But now what is happening? Exactly next month, it is going to be Jan 2023. Right? So now here, what is happening? Let's suppose 5th of Jan 2023. Somebody is posting a transaction on this date. Right? Don't think in a different way. I'm not talking about future. Just assume that now today is 5th of January. So when somebody has to post the transaction, of course, user is going to give this date 5th of January 2023. Now here what is happening, guys? So January is the which period? January is 10th period. So here 10th period. Now the question is, what year, guys? Is it 2022 or 2023? Which is supposed to be open here? Someone just tell me, guys.
22 only, sir.
22 only, right? So because why 22, guys? Because this next 3 quarter is also falling under 22 itself, right? 30th of March, isn't it? 30th of March, 31st of March, sorry, 31st of March. What is happening? Year is going to be ended. In the sense 31st of March 2023. Now what is happening, guys? This non-calendar year, which is still 22 itself, right? This 22 for the company, for this company's 22, year 2022 is going to be ended in 31st of March, on 31st of March 2023. So here there is a confusion. Now SAP is found that this one is okay. I found this January equals to 10th period. But what about the year? It is saying 2023 and here 2022 itself is open. Now what will happen, guys? So for this one, we are having a setting called year shift. Okay, we have a setting called year shift. I'll just do right now, I'll keep it here. Year shift. So what will happen year shift, guys? So I'll tell you. Now let's suppose, so 1st of April onwards, actual 2022 is started, right? So this till here we are in as per calendar year. Till here, we are in 2022. So when the dates are going to be given, when we are going to enter the dates from 1st of April till December 31st, right? Everywhere year will be 2022 itself, right? Now, where is the problem? The problem is for this quarter, even though as per non-calendar year we are in 2022 itself, but as per calendar year, sorry, as per calendar year, we have entered in 2023 for these three periods, right? For these three periods only. So what is happening, guys? Now I'll tell you. So here, what will happen? So we are in. So here, as per calendar year, we are in 2023, and as per calendar year, we are in 2022 itself, right? Now what will happen, guys? So you look at here. So here, year shift is going to be specified. Look at here. Actually, our this whole year, what is happening, guys? Now, so we are in 2022. Okay, as per calendar year, and fiscal year is also 2022. So what is happening, guys? Now, here year shift is going to be given 0. But for 0, I'll tell you. First of all, SAP is going to check 1st of Jan, in the sense like January. January is which period? Let's suppose this posting date is on, let's suppose, 10th date. When it is December, SAP is going to check period 12 means 9th period. 2022. 2022 means 2022, and system is going to add 0 here. So 2022 plus 0 equals to 22 only. So year is going to be 22. That is correct. When we have entered in January, like 5th of January 2023, so here the year shift is going to be in, and it is going to be -1 for these three periods. Okay, for these three periods. Okay, so what will happen, guys? It's very easy for system to understand, because here January means which period? 10th period, that is open. But here the year is 2023. So SAP is going to check year shift. Year shift we have specified -1. It means we are
Sir,
saying
here,
that, yeah, tell me.
sir, here 2023 minus 1 is 22, right, sir? That's the example,
Yes,
right?
simple. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. That 2023, and then yes, SAP is going to check this year shift. Now year shift is -1. So -1 means we are, in the sense, this year shift is what, guys? Year shift is an instruction. SAP doesn't have brain. SAP is going to work as per our instruction. What is your instruction, guys? What is my instruction or your instructions? Because you guys are consultant, right? So here you have given -1. This is your instruction. It means you are saying SAP that whatever posting date is there, right? So whatever the year is there, that year must be shifted by -1. So 2023 -1 equals to how much? 22. So that SAP will come to know. January equals to 10th period, and it is 2023, but it must be shifted by -1. So 2023 -1 equals to 22. So now correct year is open, right? If it is March, then what will happen? Simple. 10th of 10th of, let's suppose, March. March equals to which period, guys? 12th period. 12th period must be open. But here 2023 -1, so 22 is open. This is what the actual use. Now, when 1st of April 2023 came, then what will happen, guys? Then first period, and then 2023 is going to be open. right? Then 2023 is going to be open. And again, April onwards, year shift will be 0. Year shift will be 0 only, right? And again, next year what will happen? It is going to be -1 for remaining 3 quarters. Okay, this is pretty simple to understand, guys. Now, there is another example. Okay, another example. I'll shift this one here. I'll delete this. Okay, now we have, let's suppose, if any company is using October to September. A company is using October to September. So here what will happen, guys? Now, you just do one thing. So what should be the year shift, guys? Someone just tell me. So October to September, right? October to
I
September.
think
So here, October
+1.
onwards, what? +1 where?
I mean, from January, sir.
January +1.
No, no, sir. Sorry,
I'll tell
not
you, guys.
January. I
I'll
think
tell you.
from April. April.
Wait. I'll tell you. So now here what is happening October to September. So October onwards, first period. And then fourth. Try to understand this one, guys. Very simple. Okay. Again, as per calendar year, we are in 2022, right? From Jan to December, right? Now, client is using October to September. So, client said that October to September means even though as per calendar year we are in 2022, but for this non-calendar year, our 2023 just started from October onwards first period. October onwards first period of new year. So that is 2023. So here, okay. So now here they are saying that we have entered in 2023. We have entered in 2023. And till here what is happening, guys? In the sense they are saying that from here onwards, October onwards, we have entered in 2023. Right? So it means October onwards. But generally, what is happening, guys? We are in 2022. Calendar year means we are in 2022. So this October onwards, we have entered in 2022. Sorry, 2023. Right? But actually, calendar year is 23. Sorry, 22 itself. And next year remaining, it is going to be we are entering in calendar year 2023. Look at here. Now, actual calendar year is how much? What is 2022? This is the calendar year. Okay? We are in 2022, Jan to December. But client is saying, so these all are 2022, guys. No. So these 3 quarters, in this 1 quarter, October to September, right? It is falling under 2023, right? 2023. Are you guys able to understand? Try
Yes,
to
sir.
understand,
Yes.
guys. Now, here we are in 2022. Till here there is no problem. Now client is saying that since we are using October to September, so 1st October onwards, even though we are in 2022, our 1st October onwards 2023 is started. But in October, November, December, which calendar year? We are in 2022. So if anybody has to post the transactions, now look at here, what is the challenge, guys? The challenge is, give me, let's suppose 5th of October. This is what the date is going to be given, right? Now you guys tell me what should be the year shift? How? Now. So here, client is saying what? Client is saying that this October onwards 2023 is started, but calendar year is 22 itself. So I have given, or user is going to give 5th of October 2022. Now, so tell me guys, which year shift supposed to be?
Sir, from January plus 1, I think, sir. 22 plus 1.
First of all, you tell me now here what period and which year supposed to be. Tell me.
So, sir, for October, first period is going to open, sir.
Year
Years will be 2023, sir, actually.
Yes, 2023 guys. Why? Because I told you, 1st October onwards, new year is started. October to September means new year is started. Even though calendar year is 22, but client is saying that it's okay, calendar year is 22, right? But first October onwards, our 23 is started. So October means first period and 2023. So October month is over. Now this is the date you have given, guys. So now tell me what will happen then. How SAP is going to identify. Simple, yeah. You guys like look at here.
I think
Simple mathematical.
minus,
Yeah, tell me,
I
tell me.
think as per non-calendar year, it is from October first period. So it will be coming from January like minus 1, sir. 23 minus 1. I'm sorry,
23
20,
minus.
sir. 20. I'm sorry. As we are having in 2023, no. So I think
Right here. No. My simple question. You just listen. 5th of 5th of October, right? Here I have given 10th period. October means 10th period, right? October means 10th period. It's okay. 10th means as per calendar year. 10th means October. October equals to first. So that first we have opened. But here year is 2023 and here year is 2022. So how SAP will come to know? No, it is not 2022, it is 2023. How SAP will come to know? That's what my question.
yes, sir. I think plus 1 should be added, sir.
Where?
In year shift from January, sir.
My God. Where January dear? Here only. October we are going to add plus 1. October we are going to add plus 1. Okay? Plus 1. Look at here. I'll tell you guys, it's very simple. Okay? Again, I'll quote another example. Until unless you guys are going to be perfect. Okay? Now, because I have seen multiple times people have quoted example. You tell me, what is the example of? You quote me the example of minus 1, you quote me the example of plus 1. Entire world know minus 1. It's not because they know the logic. See, I have seen people simply they have mugged up. We are using April to, we are using April to March, and in that we are having like Jan, Feb, December, we are using like minus 1. Yeah, you should be knowing what is the logic behind that. They know this one. Interviewer is asking you, tell me, you quote me one example with plus 1 year shift. Is it possible to provide plus 1 year shift? Right? Most other people will say no, minus 1 is only there. They're going to reject it, isn't it? So it must be, you must be having like understanding, isn't it? Or else interviewer, they will not like, they know that entire world is, they know April to March. Isn't it? So now here, plus 1. October till November, October, November, December should be plus 1. Why? Because we are, as per client is saying that we have entered in 2023 from 1st October onwards. So 1st October onwards 2023. But actually we are in 2022 itself. Calendar year is 2022. So 1st October means like here 2022. 2022 but 23 is started. So 22 plus 1 23. Right? November means what will happen? We are in 2022 itself. But client is saying that. So here 5th November. Again, what is happening? Same thing. November means second period 22. So plus 1 22 plus 1, 23. So 23 is open and here period so it's supposed to be second. Likewise, December is also, December means here third period, right? And 2022 plus. Now what is happening? December. So 22 is ended and now we have next year, January, 5th of January 2023, right? So what should be the year shift? Tell me, guys. Now,
Sir, minus 1,
5th of
sir.
January.
Minus 1.
Zero, sir, zero. It has to be
Yes,
zero.
that is the correct answer. Minus 1 means what, dear? You are going to say again. See, we have entered now 5th of January means that 01 is correct answer. It is 2023, right? So January means what? January means now SAP January means fourth period. So fourth period is open, right? And it is 2023 actual, right? Here also 23 we have given and here also 23 is there. So how? 23 plus 0. If you give minus 1, then 23 minus 1, 22. Then you must have to open 22 here. But it is 22, 23 is open, right? From 1st October onwards, we have entered in 2023, right? So even next year also, these 9 months, 23 only will be there. Are you able to understand? It is 0.
Yes.
It is 0, isn't it? This is what, guys, this is what you have to. Now, another example. Another example. Okay? Now you guys have to reply. I'll tell you guys, configuration is matter of 2 minutes. Understand the logic. Another example. Okay. Let it. July is also an example, guys. July to June. So now here, what will happen? It depends. It depends like whether we are July to June means July from 1st of July onwards, our 2023 is going to be started or 22 is going to be started.
Could you
Now,
please explain once, sir? I'm not-
which one?
Sir, could you please explain me once, sir?
You're talking about this one, October to September.
First, April to March also, sir. I'm not listen, sir.
You joined late or like
Late means in between I came, sir.
is a difficult this year, right? When you guys are going to join late, of course, you'll be having understanding issues. Now, it's very simple. Again, the videos are getting recorded. Let me complete this, and then in interview question and answer segment, you can ask this. Okay?
Okay,
I'll
okay,
explain once again. Simple logic.
okay, okay.
Now, so here, guys, July to June. Okay? July to June means again, July onwards, first month is going to be started, right? First period. Here it is. So now what is happening? So first till 6th, it will be July onwards, right? And this one. So this is what now we are talking about this July to June. Okay. Now here, so client is saying we are in 2022, and client is saying that July onwards, 2023 is started. July onwards, 2023 is started. Here, July onwards, 2023 is started, right? So we are in. So now tell me, guys, what should be the year shift? Someone year shift.
Plus one from
We are
July,
in
sir.
20. Second repeat, dear.
Plus one from July.
July. Here you are saying +1, right?
Yeah, +1 from July.
Okay. Then
And 0 from Jan to June.
0 here. Okay. Is there any other answer from anyone? Any other answer from anybody?
No, sir, I think correct.
Yes, correct. Simple. So look at here, guys. July onwards, they are saying that we have entered in 2023. But actually, what is there in July? This we are in 2022 itself, calendar year, right? So July. So in posting date is, let's suppose, 1st of July 2022, right? So here July equals to first period here. So first period must be open. But year 2023. Why? Because client is saying that 1st July onwards our 23 is started, right? So 2023. But calendar year is saying 22. Here it is, we are in actual calendar year means 22. So now, of course, 22 plus 1 equals to 23. Likewise, till December, the same logic is there. Next year January. So 01/01/2023. Simple. So January means 7th period is going to be April. And here also 23, here also 23, right? So of course, if it is 0, then only 23 minus plus 0 equals to 23 only, right? This is what the logic. This is what the logic, isn't it? So this is what year shift means. What is happening, guys? First of all, you have to keep in your mind, year shift is going to be used only and only when we are using non-calendar year. Can we use year shift in calendar year? Not at all. It is not required. Jan to December. SAP knows very well. Right? Jan to December means where is the scope of year shift? Year shift is there only because all the transactions, what is happening, guys, is getting posted in terms of calendar year only. Because we know this one. Right? If somebody says that you just do one thing, this 1st of July, right? 1st of July. So 1st of July means you have to say, like, you have to write 1st of or 5th of July, let's suppose 5th of July, right? So you have to write like this. Oh my God, it is very difficult for users to calculate. How come? Isn't it? 5th of July means generally July is the first period and we have entered in 2023. So you have to enter in the date you are going to enter in which format, guys? As per calendar year itself, SAP is going to assume and calculate automatically. Based on what? Based on our configuration, right? That's what I say, guys. You are a consultant. Now, somebody tell me, guys. So here, July means here onwards, 2023 started. But if the client is saying that here, July 1st July onwards, 2022 started, then what will happen?
Sir, minus from -1, sir,
Minus
from July.
July minus 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any other answer?
July to December minus.
If it is 0, then it will be 2022.
First of all, you tell me. Complete answer,
Sir,
I
can
need,
you,
guys.
can you please ask once again, sir, the same question?
I said like July onwards, client is saying that calendar year is 2022, but client is saying that my 2022 is going to be started from 1st of July onwards. So 1st of July onwards, we are in 2022. And here also,
Sir, then 0, sir. From July to December is 0, sir.
July to December 0. And then here,
That will be like 1, sir.
1.
Yes, sir.
One
I
means
think
which
so.
one? -1 or +1?
No, +1, sir. +1.
-1, sir.
I'm
Jan
sorry.
to
Minus.
June is -1, and from July to December it's 0.
Wait. One by one. -1 where to where?
Jan to June.
Jan to June -1, you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And
And
here
0,
July to?
July to December is 0.
Okay. And any other answer, guys? Anybody is having any conflict? Instead of
No, sir.
-1,
Correct
somebody
one.
want to? Is this the correct one?
Yes, sir. Correct only, sir.
-1 is correct or +1 is correct?
Uh, -1, sir. -1 is correct.
-1 is correct. See, now you have a look here, guys. Now, so now what is happening? We are in calendar year 2022, right? From Jan to December. Okay. So client is saying that July onwards, our 2022 is started. July onwards, 2022 is started. Before that, they were in 2021. It's okay. July onwards, 2022. So guys, here July onwards, 2022 is starting, and July onwards till December, we are in 2022 itself. So when somebody is going to write 5th of July 2022, no problem. So 5th of July. So right, 7th means July is the first period. First period 2022. It must be 2022. Here also 2022. Okay, first period of 2022. So here also 2022 here, like somebody is going to give posting date in calendar year form, right? So 2022. Here also year 2022. It's fine. So year shift means no minus, no plus, zero, zero, right? We have to give 0. Where is the problem? The problem is January. When you enter the 1st January or 5th January, it is next year, 2020, after December, 2023 January, right? 2023 January. I'll tell you guys, if you have to watch this video twice and thrice. If you have any confusions, you can make a chart on Excel sheet. This is mathematical calculations you must have to understand. Okay, 5th of January 2023. We have entered. Till now we are in December 2022. It's okay. Now, in next year, we have entered 5th of January. So even next year, January till July, till June, we are in 22 itself. First 6 months here, 22. And next 6 months of 2023 also we are in
-1,
22 itself. This is right. So what? Tell me. Year
-1.
shift. So year shift is -1. Why -1? Because 23, if it is -1, then only system will come to know, no, it is 22, right? This is what, right? So when you have to define a fiscal year, isn't it? Oh, see, I'll tell you guys, we have nothing to do with July to June, October to September, or like April to March and all. Simply, and we are not going to ask. I'm not saying client that July onwards your 22 is going to be started or 23 is going to be started. Sorry, we are not going to suggest. We have to ask that fiscal year variant. Client says that 2022 onward. Sorry, July to June. We have to ask a simple question. You tell us that July onwards, 1st July onwards, your 22 is started or 23 is started. If 22 is started, look at here, the scenario got changed. If 23 is started, then here 6 month or here 6 months 0, and here it is. If 23 is started, then here
+1.
+1, sir.
plus. Simple, yeah. 23, right? We are in calendar year 2023. 1st July onwards, 23 is started. So 1st July means July to December plus 1.
right? Client is saying that 2023. So here what is happening? We are in 2022. So 2022 plus 1, then only 2023. Right? So here it is plus 1. Right? Simple. Now, very clearly, I think you guys must be able to. And then what is happening? Here, next 6 months. Next 6 months means now we have entered in 2023. So next 6 months also 2023 itself will be there. Na? First 6 month 2023 here belongs to 2022 calendar year. And next 6 months also will be 2023 itself, which belongs to 2023 calendar year. So 2023. So this one minus this one, 0.
0.
This is how it is going to be, right? Now, so how it is going to be calculated? Very simple, guys. Look at here once again. Once again, you can check here. Configurations will see, don't worry. Right? So make it. Okay. So now here, this is how you have to calculate, guys. This is how you have to calculate. Right? April to March. April to March, very simple. Now, April onwards, we are in calendar year 2022. So April onwards, also April onwards, new year is going to be started. It means 2022 is going to be started from April onwards, right? So till here to here, calendar year, here in 2022 itself, right? Okay. Now here you can make it like this. Okay, or just like make it 2022, right? So here April onwards, first period, and then this 3/4, this one, the last quarter is falling under 2023, right? Now what is happening, guys? Simple. The client is saying that April to, so till here, in this way you can prepare, guys, in this way, because everybody are not having same IQ level, that's what I'm saying. So till here we are in 2022, and even next quarter also, we are in 2022
minus
itself,
1.
next week, right? So this is how. So 2022 minus 2022, how much? So here 0, 0, 0, right? 0, 0, 0, and here what is happening, guys? 2022 minus 2023. So how much? Minus 1. This is how the year shift. So that's why when you post the transactions on 5th January 2023, what will happen? January equals to which period? January equals to 10th period. April to March I'm talking about. January equals to 10th period. 10th period must be open. And year is 2022 because even though calendar year is 23, but we are in 22 itself because 22 is going to be ended on 31st March of 2022, right? Sorry, 2023, 31st March of 2023, right? So here 23 and here 22. How SAP will come to know? So we are saying SAP that this year must be shifted by -1. So 2023 must be shifted by -1 equals to 23 minus 1, 2022. This is how SAP is going to understand the things, isn't it? This is how year shift calculations are happening. So if anybody asks, like, okay, first of all, calendar, non-calendar, we all know very well that Jan to December is the calendar year, and other than calendar year, all are non-calendar year, you can say, right? Whether it is April or April to March or July to June, October, September, or anything else. Now, second thing is when we are going to define non-calendar year, then what will happen, guys? Non-calendar year means you must have to specify year shift. What is the use of year shift? If anybody asks, you have to say that year shift is going to be defined in non-calendar year only, right? Year shift is going to be defined in non-calendar year, and it is going to generally what is happening. So it is going to shift the year, right? It is going to be generally it is going to shift the year by let's suppose like year shift we are going to specify either it should be -1 or +1,
Why? Because you have to quote the example, guys, instead of saying the definitions and all. What definitions are going to be? You have to say, like, if you are using like calendar year, sorry, non-calendar year. So in that case, all the transactions are getting posted in the form of calendar year only, right? So in this case, the year, whatever the years are going to be specified as per calendar year. But generally what is happening, we have used like non-calendar year here in SAP. So in this, what is happening, there will be some discrepancies are going to happen. Differences will be there, right? Differences means, look at here, year is 2023 and year is 2022. So now SAP is going to be confused. Which year? So it's year shift, which is going to replace the posting period, sorry, posting date year by a particular, what is this one, margin. It could be -1 or +1, whatever it is. So year shift is going to be specified at the time of non-calendar year, and this is going to replace the posting date year by either -1 or +1. It could be, it is going to increase or decrease. And why it is required? Because when we use non-calendar year, then what is happening? Certain periods are falling in current year, certain periods are going to fall in next year, in the sense different year. So this is a combination of two different year, guys. One financial year, but combination of two different year, two different calendar year. I said 2022 and 23. Why 22, 23? Actually, it is 22 itself, but 23 is also specifying. Why? Because one quarter is falling here in 23 also. That is why people say, which financial year? 22, 23. Which financial year? 23, 24. Like that. But actually, the year means what? Year means you have to say whether you are in, whether it is 22, 23, 24, whatever it is. Right, 2 years, it doesn't belong to two different years, in the sense like this financial year doesn't mean that it is 22 also, 23 also. No, it's specifying like that, but actually it is 22 itself. So here in SAP this term cannot be used. You have to say whether it is 22 or 23. You have to be pretty much clear here, right? So of course it is 22, but here it is written. Why? Because one quarter is falling here in 23. That is why people are writing 22, 23, but actually it is 22 itself. Right? So this is what the use of year shift, guys. And if you talk about defining this fiscal year variant, very simple steps are there that we'll see in next session, guys. Some more things I have to explain, that I'll explain in next session.